Who's your favorite comic book character?
I mean, dude, I watch the Marvel movies, so it'd be
Black Panther.
Yeah, I think that's the dopest one. That's the newest one I've
Black
been
Panther.
introduced to. That I was like, that's fucking dope.
Black Panther's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Sad that guy died, man.
Yeah.
Telling Drew yesterday, it blows my mind that dude's like dead.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah,
He just kept
Boseman.
on the low, and he was like, I'm not telling anyone that I'm dying of cancer.
Yeah. Now we have to figure out Black Panther 2.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucked
I think it's
up,
going to be
man.
Jaden Smith.
That's who it should have been to begin with,
I
to be
think so.
honest.
Jaden Smith?
Jaden Smith.
I should have not been watching that then. That's fucking
I
horrible.
love Jaden.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The greatest artist of our generation, man.
He's not bad.
That's a very
Not
loose,
bad at all.
That's a very loose
He's the
term,
voice of Gen
artist.
Z, Mo.
Jesus Christ. I
Will's
wanna
a
die.
fucking odd one, too. He makes bad
Odd
movies,
family.
Will Smith.
Men in Black was good.
Yeah, outside of like
Black's good. Men in Black
That's
2
about
is
it.
bad. Men in Black 3, good.
Yeah, it was weird.
And the most
Off and
recent
on.
Men in Black, not great.
Not
Yeah,
great,
it was
but
okay.
better than 2.
Different
than
movie.
two.
If I
Different
remember
movie
right.
entirely.
I'm realizing we have 4 Men in Blacks.
Yeah, 4 pounds. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
He kills himself with a box jellyfish in a bathtub at the end of the movie.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know, because the movie, I think it's called 4 pounds because he killed people in a car accident, and the movie was like him just struggling with guilt. Bad movie. And then he'll make like The Pursuit of Happiness, where you're like, all right, this is an okay movie. And then he'll make Hitch, which is like, all right, Hitch is dope.
Yeah. I mean, anything
I
with
missed
Kevin
that,
James is going to be fire. You
Yeah,
know
the
that?
Mall Cop, dude.
Dude, Paul Blart.
Yeah.
Oh, classic.
The wrestling one.
King
Here
of
comes the boom.
Queens.
How do you top Paul Blart Mall Cop? You can't top that.
The only way he topped it was with the sequel. I mean, that's about it.
That's why I can't watch it. That's why I can't watch it, because then it's just my threshold for movies.
It's
Is
like,
so
man,
low.
I'll never hit that itch
Yeah.
again. I mean, I've only watched Paul Blart Mall Cop once. So
Oh, man.
How many times have you seen it, Drew?
7, 8. Oh, yeah, man.
Are you a legit fan of Paul Blart Mall Cop?
People
Oh,
study that
yeah,
in like
man.
theater class, you know, like
They-
script writing
it
class.
should be
you had
in
to watch it in
all.
college.
It should be in all cinema courses. For
I think
sure.
so, man. It's up
one
there
of
with
the-
Tarantino, man.
It's one of the classics.
I thought didn't he like ghostwrite Paul Blart Mall Cop? That's a Tarantino.
It has some Tarantino-esque in the script for
100%,
sure. I mean, during like the segue scenes where
that's like
I mean that's
Death
pretty
Wish or whatever it's called. Death
right,
Wish. Yeah,
right. I mean, it gets crazy.
He has a katana at one point. I'm pretty sure, right?
I think so.
It's a katana, but yeah, that's a
Katana.
katana, yeah.
Katana.
Yes,
There's
definitely
a
not
nunchuck scene,
katana.
like very Kill Bill, you know.
Yeah.
There's that one episode where he's just screaming slurs out, and you're like, oh, okay, this is Django.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just on the Segway, just yelling out, fuck all of them. The whole.
That'd be great if Tarantino started directing like sitcoms or something
I would
like
love
that. Like he just like
That's the slurry uncle, you know.
yeah, like because he says he's not making any more movies, but he didn't necessarily say he's not directing
TV,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so what if he just switches focus? What if he starts
an
making
NBC
like
sitcom,
yeah, he starts making just like a lighthearted
like
workplace
a 2.5
sitcom.
Men sort of thing, or something, or like The
yeah.
Office or
Exactly.
Parks and Rec esque.
I think he'll write movies. I don't think he'll write movies as Tarantino.
I think he's gonna.
I think what's
pseudonym.
happened to him, and this is a serious note, like, because his original few movies were so fucking good.
Yeah.
He's had to live up to that, though. Like Pulp Fiction, every movie he fucking comes out
Sure,
with.
yeah.
So I bet he's just gonna ghostwrite and like just pen a bunch of stuff that's like not under his name.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see it.
I think that's his goal. It's just so he can be free of that fucking Tarantino.
Do you think he's made a bad
stamp.
movie?
Yeah, I don't think
Which one?
you got to be relative. So not bad,
Like
but relative to
in terms
Pulp
of his
Fiction.
other movies, yeah.
Yeah, relative to Pulp Fiction was his best one. So and
Which
then
one's bad?
Reservoir Dogs is right under there.
Which one's bad though? Like which one is compared to those? Which ones don't you like?
It's not
Kill
that I
Bill.
don't like them. I'm just saying they
Aren't
don't
as
live up
good.
to Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs were.
Have you
fucking
seen
top
all
notch.
of them? I haven't seen all.
Yeah,
of
I've
those movies.
watched all of them.
I've seen Hateful Eight, and I've seen the Nazi one. Inglourious Bastards was really good.
Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah, I have not seen Hateful
Once
Eight.
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
saw Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight's good. That's probably his weaker movie though.
I think I haven't seen Jackie Brown. either.
Jackie Brown's good.
Which one's? I've never seen Jackie
Yeah,
Brown.
Jackie Brown's better than
I've heard that one's
Hateful Eight.
really
And
good.
yeah,
What's
and
Jackie Brown?
It's a good movie. It's right after. I think it's right after Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
Right after he filmed. That's like the next movie after Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Is that
good. I
some dude
loved
or
it,
some
man.
chick or
Say what?
who's Jackie Brown? Like what's it about?
I can't remember. I don't know.
No, it's
I've never
about
seen it.
an airplane. I don't. They're hostess. What are they called? Stewardess.
Stewardess? I think they're just
It's about a
called-
stewardess who is like smuggle money.
I don't
and then
think
she
they
gets
like being
busted.
called
Yeah, I think
stewardesses
actually I
anymore,
heard
right?
recently you can't say stewardess.
Flight
anymore.
attendant.
Flight
Is
attendant,
it?
is that the one?
Or air waitress?
Yeah, air
Works.
waitresses.
Yeah.
No, man. It's about one of them, whatever the fuck they are. One of them tries to smuggle money and she gets busted. And then so she has to like, it's that kind of like thriller where like people are trying to kill her.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson, Danny
DeVito?
Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro plays
I would
him.
love to see DeVito.
He's so fucking good in that movie because he doesn't play a lot
Tarantino movie.
of scenes. But the scenes he's in he crushes.
You gotta
It's
love
really
that
good.
when there's like a good actor that just like comes in for 10 minutes total in a
Yeah.
3-hour movie and just
That's
fucking lights it up.
basically Jackie Brown, with him.
De Niro's a funny one because he started making just the worst fucking movies of all time. Robert De Niro.
Which ones?
Like wasn't he in like Meet the Fockers? Like he did a bunch.
That was a
of,
good movie.
That's a classic.
That's a classic comedy.
Okay, but it wasn't like De Niro.
No, it's not Taxi.
Yeah.
It's
not like Taxi. I think you went to
He started
Taxi.
taking-
it's not fucking. What was the movie? The Mafia movie.
Well,
forgot the name.
He's at a point in his career, right, or his life where he has to like pay for like a bunch of alimony or something like that, or like his wife. He does movies just for money now.
Most of those actors don't do well at the end game of their lives.
Well, they just make like I was Nicolas Cage and like Johnny Depp. All those guys, they just can't stop buying houses. Like every single one of them,
addicted
they
to
just
homes.
keep
But there's a
buying
reason.
houses.
But there's a reason why they're buying houses, man.
Because they're rich.
They
I don't
have
know.
7
No.
ex-wives with
Yeah.
different baby mamas, and
Yeah, is that it? There's.
It's where you store your wealth, man. It's in property.
Well, I know that. I know that's true, but it's not in like Gene Wilder fucking weird staircase houses.
Why would they do that?
That's because that's what these people buy. They're not buying like traditional home. They're buying like Johnny Depp is, for example, he has like a castle on like a cliffside. He doesn't have like it's not an investment property. These guys are buying like wacky houses, dude.
maybe the castle
They're
market's up, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about property, property, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's a castle if it's.
They're buying like the shittiest houses of all time, dude. There's like staircases to nowhere and shit, dude. They got like
a hidden library type shit. You fucking knock on the
why
wall.
does this house have 4 pools? Nobody's gonna pay to maintain them. It's like, I need the pools, it's all wine cellar. You walk in, where are the bedrooms? Oh, there aren't any.
Yeah, I took the beds out and put wine.
What? It's all been, every room has been smoked in excessively. There's just cigars running 24/7 in all the rooms.
Yeah, the whole house is a Cuban cigar humidor.
Yeah.
Like it's just like all like 120 degrees in
I
here.
heard Nick Cage. He had like a custom built home just in the Congo. Just in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And that was it. So these people, they're not buying.
Maybe,
But bro, I call bullshit on both of those
Yeah, no,
stories.
that
I'll be
one's not
honest.
real.
You're just making shit up at
made
this
those
fucking.
up.
No, I know you
The
made
Johnny
those
Depp-
up.
the
I'm
Johnny
just
Depp
being
castle-
polite about
the
it.
castle is legit.
I'm just
though.
letting you see how far you can take it
I was
before I
gonna
call
keep going.
bullshit
I
on.
was
No,
gonna
they
keep
buy
going.
they buy a good property here in LA, man. It's nothing crazy, bro. So yeah, they go to fucking Congo, they fucking tear down trees, and then they fucking build a
They're
castle. on the edge,
They're
bro.
deforesting the Amazon.
if I had $100 million, I might buy a castle.
I mean, I would too, but I wouldn't buy it being like someday this castle is gonna make me. It's gonna be my retirement in this
You
castle.
don't know, man. The castle market's good.
No AC. There's no roof. It's leaky. It's all stones. Like it was built by a bunch of serfs in the 1400s.
Surf fucking stood at the test of time, man. I don't know what you're talking about, but it stood the test of time, man.
It's got a fucking torture
Show
chamber.
me a fucking Hollywood Hills home that could stand for like 2 centuries.
How does
or whatever the fuck.
how does the tour of the castle go? They're like, oh, this is like the sunroom, and over there is the dungeon. Like that. Like
I think exactly
Take a
like that.
Slide down into the dungeon.
yeah. Those are the torture chains. You see those? They used to tie people up. They're like, oh yeah. Well, Johnny Depp's like, oh, I could see a use for this.